Hey everybody, how's it going? BearNPC here. Just getting ready for my Friday night stream. Just decided to get in character, one of my many monsters that trying out new masks, seeing how it works out. So, I'm sure I sound a little tinny, but let me know what you think. I think it goes well with the hat. Let me go ahead and get this off.
Whew. That's a little better. Welcome to the stream. I'm going to be working on some more LARP content today. Basically working on the government page, as well as the guild work. Trying to finalize everything. So thanks for hanging out. Pardon me. Got a cough. Won't go away. Nothing major though. Let's just go ahead and get into it. If the music is too loud, please feel free. Let me know in the chat. But otherwise, let's see what we got going on for tonight. As per usual, art is below my picture in the section next to my logo there. All the art has been done by my artist that's been working with me for the rulebook as well as my previous D&D games. I put a couple plugs into the chat before start. So hopefully if anybody's looking for any artists, Alex is doing great work. It's a little different than what I want for the LARP game, but he's a really, really good artist that's local to me. And then Erica, who goes by Valkyaki. I don't think I pronounced that right, but you know, gave it a shot. She is doing all of the concept art that you can see below my picture on the screen right now. She's doing some great work. I really appreciate all of her help. Let's turn that. I think the volume's okay. So last time we were here, I was working on the LARP stuff. I, for the most part, have finished the entire category chart list, as well as the appropriate skill lists. The only thing that I found that I have to do, and I better make sure I do it right now, is all of the combat skills. I'm going to copy that. All of the combat skills that augment damage are going to be restricted to the number of points that you have in that particular category. So, for example, let me get this copied again. Copy. Paste. So, for example, in the direct combat skill list, if you want to do one additional point of damage, you need to buy physical talent. It's for 10 points, but you always deal one additional point of damage with any crafted weapon. If you want to get an additional point of damage at all times, you need to have 40 points in this direct combat category before you can purchase physical talent augmentation. And for physical talent mastery, to get an additional +1, you need to have 80 points in the category. So basically you have to be a better fighter to do additional damage. Well, the same needs to go for... I did that wrong. I do not want it for opportunist because you can buy that at first level. But opportunist augmentation and opportunist mastery both need to have those. And fighting prowess augmentation And fighting prowess mastery has to have that in the unarmed combat section. One thing that I want to check is the strength rules. I want to make sure what I have it being able to do. Let's check it out real quick. I got all of the skills done for the most part. Okay, so as of right now, all I can do is rip people free of entangles of differing amounts, hold open or push open or hold closed doors, do contested strength checks, break locks and barricades. So all those things are pretty good. The only other thing I'm going to check is grapple. I think grapple gives the entangle condition. Grapple. Yep. Yes, and that's consistent because strength can rip out of grapple. Can rip out of entangle body. There are a few things that I still need to do with the skill lists. I need to decide on the damage of the sleigh-based skills. I need to figure out the Thieves Guild membership final section. And I think the only other thing is disguise. I need to have a very good, clear definition of it. But other than that, all the skills are done. All the costing is done. We might need to make some alterations over time, but so far, so good. All of the conditions are done. They're all organized, all set. I don't think there's anything. Voice. Did I have sense? I don't. Part of me wants to have a sense ability. I'm going to go ahead and add it. I'm not going to work on it right this second, but why did it do that? I just hit spacebar. I did not hit undo. Okay. Duration. Instantaneous. Valid targets. Creature. Character. Lineage. Item. Magic. What else do I want to be able to sense? Condition. Interesting thought process, because then as part of the medical thing, I could have it sense a condition. Let me check my medical section here. Medical training. This skill allows a character to inspect a creature or character, different conditions that character may spend 1 minute of role play and inspection followed by the statement, sense condition, at which point the target must state all conditions currently on the character. Additionally, this skill allows a character to remove dazed, sleeping, slowed, and weakness conditions through non-magical means. Character must spend 5 minutes role-playing the removal of the condition, followed by the statement, remove condition name. Skill removes one condition at a time. However, multiple characters may remove conditions on the same target at the same time. I like it. Okay, medical training allows a character to stabilize a dying character or creature. Let's try to keep the same. Same wording. Okay. So with basic medical training, you can stabilize a dying character or creature or heal an injured character or creature. But you cannot check it for different conditions. Once you have the medical training augmentation, then you can sense the different conditions and cure certain conditions. Okay. I kind of like that because then conditions are not necessarily visible things. They have to be sensed. Where's my medical again? Dazed, sleeping, slowed, weakness. Bleed, poison, silenced. Okay, so I need to add broken to the augmentation section. Easily done. Broken, dazed, sleeping, slowed. Okay, do I want to move one of those conditions to bleed is super dangerous, poisoned is super dangerous, silenced is super dangerous. Let's take slowed. And add slowed here. Bleed, poison, silence, slowed. Let's see. Slowed. Silenced. Silenced was one here. Let's see. Slay. Rage Quarry. Parry. Dazed, slowed. I don't know if I like that. Medical. Okay. Okay. Bleed and poisoned are both bad. Silenced is really bad for spellcaster. Slowed is very bad for Yeah, let's leave it at that for now. Okay. And then surgery. Okay, no, I like that. That's good. Yeah. Cool. I am going to sneeze. I apologize. Missed my mute button. Okay. Targeted this condition must raise their hand if they meet the requirements okay. The target of this condition must raise their hand if they meet the requirements of the sense verbal. Target of this condition must raise their hand if they meet the description of the sense condition simulates heightened or magical senses above normal perception. It is up to the user um 10 seconds. Do I have anything that's short duration like that? Most things are minutes. That's okay. The sense condition simulates heightened or magical senses above normal perception. This condition is typically combined with a phrase of what is being sensed. The target of this condition must raise their hand if they meet the description of what is being sensed. It is up to the user of this ability to notice if a character raised their hand or not. This condition should not be used to gain an advantage in combat, but instead used for outside of combat This condition should not be used to gain an advantage in combat, but instead used outside of combat to direct role play and investigations. Yeah, I like that. Basic build items and use. Okay. Guilds and governments. So, this section is basically to go over how we use the different guilds and government folders. Guilds and governments are used to assist players in enhancing their roleplay characters to in their roleplay resource management, and an organization within the game. Each guild and government guilds are businesses tied to skills found. Guilds are businesses tied to a guild is a business tied to four of the more a guild is a business tied to a guild is a business tied to a skill found in the more roleplay intensive skill categories. These guilds include craft, use CD. These guilds include the craft, merchants, research, and thieves. To join these guilds, a character must take the appropriate skill joining a guild is as easy as no, I don't want it to sound condescending. Joining a guild only requires the only requirement to join a guild is taking its appropriate skill following this. A character characters are allowed to be members of multi. I want to leave that out. Let's make this all one paragraph. A government is tied to a specific lineage. A government is an a government is an organization run by the ruling members of a particular lineage. The only requirement to join a government is to be a member of that particular lineage. Other than the requirements for entry, guilds and governments function in a similar fashion Each guild and government will have a folder as long as a character meets the membership requirements, they will be allowed to have access to this folder. Um, each characters may be members in multiple guilds and governments. However, how do I want to word it? Other than requirements for entry, guilds and governments function in a similar fashion. Each guild and government will have a folder found at logistics. As long as a character meets the membership requirements, they will be allowed to have access to this folder. Characters may be members in multiple guilds and governments. However, they may be limited on how far they may advance within however they may be limited in how far they may advance within multiple organizations. Basically, what I want to do is early on in the game, I don't mind if we have people that are leveling up in being part of different guilds and taking organizational roles within them. But I don't want people to become really, really high level in the, let's say, the crafting guild and the merchants guild and in their particular lineage, and then have new players come in and feel like there's nowhere they can go. All the important positions have been taken by other players and whatnot. It should also be noted that advancement within a guild or government will never give a character power over another character. I don't want it to feel like people have law power or anything like that over another character. I've seen it go bad way too many times where a noble in a fantasy game laws somebody they don't like out of game for some reason. It always runs into a problem. So I want it to be abundantly clear that advancement in a guild or government isn't going to give a character any specific power over another character. Okay. Where should I go from here? I guess I should go on to a discussion on how the folders work. I want to insert. Maybe not. That's no, never mind. Bullets. There we go. Module list. Each organization I'm gonna take, I think that's getting a little too wordy. I'm gonna just generically call them organizations. That'll cut down on the wordiness of it, because everybody should know that this section is called Guilds and Governments, so it should be viewed as such. It should also be noted, yes. It's very important. Very, very important. How you doing today, Forrest? I'm kind of upset / kind of happy that you guys aren't fighting the dragon tomorrow. I really didn't want to kill you guys, but I kind of want to kill you guys. Ipso facto, your boss. Okay. You missed it at the beginning of the stream. I tried to scare some people. I had my creepy spider mask on at the beginning of the stream. I'm working on my different different monsters and whatnot for the game. I think I have a pretty good good setup going. So right now I'm talking about guilds and governments at the LARP. Basically, I want to have it so each of the lineages, that is my more appropriate term for races in the game, because I don't like the term races particularly. Each lineage has its own government, which a player can take part in. It will never be evil. But if you are of that lineage, you automatically can see what your lineage's government is doing in the local area. So you can help them out and basically gain rank within your specific lineage. Or you can go against it if you really want to. But you can buy certain things off of them, sell certain things to them, do, like I said, do jobs for them. Number of different things. Guilds are this kind of the same way, but each guild has its own specific way of making money, which, guild, make money. It's a business thing, don't you know? But I'm going over all that stuff right now. So if you have any questions, feel free, ask away, because it helps me to solidify all that info in my head. Okay. Should also be noted that advancement within an organization will never give a character power over another character. Okay. Module list. Each organization will have a number of modules that they would like their members to complete throughout the course of an event. Many of these will be at set times of the day, and characters. LARP is very, very involved from the organizational standpoint. My whole thing is that I'm trying to make it so that I can run it with the least number of people involved, because I've never had a good track record of having people that want to be as in depth with it as I am. I've tried to run plot meetings and stuff like that, and I've had people actually tell me, hey, I don't want to know anything about your story. I just want to show up and be a monster and beat people up for you. And that makes it extremely difficult to run, because I have to explain every single little bit of story every single time I send out a module. And it's bad. So I'm basically trying to make it so that people know basically the way that I run things, and they can kind of go off of it that way. We'll see how it goes. The other thing is that there are some people that they show up at a LARP and they don't know how to get involved in the story at all. And so I'm trying to make it as easy as possible for them to jump in and make friends and interact with people and kind of be forced to interact with other people. That way they can't say that they were left out. If I have it that, each person is a character lineage, and you had 3 or 4 modules that you could have signed up for in your folder, then there's really no excuse. There's, at least 4 modules you could have went on instantly. It's a lot of writing on my part, but it'll be worth it. Okay. Each organization will have a number of jobs or modules that they would like their members to complete throughout the course of an event. Many of these will be at set times of the day, and characters may sign up for them on the module list found. Also, if I get this thing up off the ground and running, I was going to ask you if you'd be interested in possibly coming and doing a show or two at a couple of events. I think you'd have fun. But just something fun for people to watch and interact with that kind of fits the vibe of the game. I definitely will buy you an orc mask so you can play Tusk and put on a show if you want to. But we'll talk about it later. So many of these will be at set times during the day, and characters may sign up for them on the module list found within. What did I have that named as before? That's research guild. Darn it, I need to go the whole way to the top to check my chart. I should really have 2 versions of this open. Going rate, I think, is the skill. Yeah, I thought so. Definitely wouldn't be a freebie thing. I definitely we'd have to talk about it. And market value chart. That's what I want. That is the name of the thing I'm trying to do. Market value chart. Each organization has a chart of items they are selling. Each organization has a chart of items they are selling as well as looking to purchase. This list may change from event to event. Only members such as only member, it was market value, right? Oh no. Going rate. Only members of the appropriate organization may see this chart, unless the character has an additional skill that grants access. This is a great way to stockpile some items or to make a profit selling items to the organization. Next skill. Rumors list. The organization has its own goals and members. The organization has its own interests and NPCs involved As such, they may have information regarding current events, locations, monsters, and other rumors that got a big fight with backstabbing turncoats in Wargame. Oh no. All good, man. All good. I hope you get those turncoats out of your group. Good luck to you, sir. Have a great night. As such, they may have information regarding current events, locations, monsters, and other rumors that may or may not be true. These rumors may give insight on what may go on during the course of an event or some or tips on items that may sell well. Or be bought cheap in the future. Basically, I want it to be ways that I can kind of hint so people can make money off of buying items and selling items and maybe even crafting items and then selling them to the guilds. What else do I got? It is currently 10 o'clock. I am going to run and grab a quick break. Feel free to jump on into the chat if there's anything in particular that you'd like to know that I'm working on, anything you'd like to see more about, any of the skills, anything in particular. Feel free, jump on in and ask away, and I will be back in about 5 minutes max. Be right back, y'all. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Sorry about that. Let's get back into it. Let's move that back over. Okay. Okay. Purchase items, sell items, guild missions, contacts. Okay. Advancement list. The organization and characters may decide that they want to advance within an organization. Each organization will have a list no, I don't want to talk about that yet. Let's do guild features. Guilds only. Each guild has a way of making money for their organization in addition to the buying and selling of items and sending members on missions. So Craft Guild, Merchants Guild, Research Guild, Thieves Guild. Craft Guild maintains. Let's go and see the exact wording so I can keep it legit. Let's see. Crafting guild member. Project library. Copy. Paste. Maybe I should do this a different way. Can I? Yes, that's what I want to do. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. Okay. The Craft Guild maintains the project library, which houses all publicly available approved project designs. When a member of the Craft Guild develops they may sell the rights of the design to the guild. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, no, I don't want to do that. Hopefully I didn't goof that up. Okay, good. I want to look at the crafting levels. Should be craft augmentation. Dang it. I got rid of the highlights on all this stuff. That's going to bug the crap out of me. Why does it keep doing that? Okay. Designs that use basic and common resources guild will buy designs that use basic for and designs that use rare resources for 40 leaves. So basically, if you are a craftsman and you make a, that might be too many. Might be too many. Let's start off small and leave room for growth. So if you make a design, you can sell it to the guild, and the guild will basically rent it out over time. But so what you can do is, let's say I make a longsword design that does one, minor thing. Hey, how's it going, Larry? It's going okay. Got a bit of a headache and just trying to get some LARP work done. How are you doing? How was your fishing today? I'm assuming you went fishing. I'm drinking pop, which is bad, but it is what it is. I've been having a rough couple days. But yeah, basically I'm going through what each of the guilds and governments do at the LARP. So the guild will buy designs that use basic and common resources for 10 leaves. And basically they rent those out to other craftsmen so they don't have to develop their own designs. Or the craftsmen can come up with their own designs. The guild will buy designs that use basic. Additionally, the guild will rent out any design in the project. Okay. Additionally, the guild will rent out designs in the project library for 4 leaves for basic and common resource designs and 8 leaves for rare resource designs. Advancement in the guild will grant members reduced costs on these rental rates. Oh, that's no good. Might have to take the yak to work. Yeah, that would be wild. Yeah, it's bad. I really need to check my basement and make sure it's not too flooded. I have a dehumidifier down there, but we'll see. But I'm sorry that the kiddos aren't feeling too well. That sucks. Never a good time, for sure. Never a good time. Advancement in the guild will grant members reduced costs on these rental rates. Yeah, if I'm going through any of this stuff and any of it interests you, and you have any questions, feel free, ask away, because whenever you ask questions, that makes me think a lot more about it and make sure that it makes sense to people that are brand new. And it also solidifies all the content in my brain meats. So no worries either way. And Twitch wants me to watch other people, but I'm a little busy right now. Okay. Okay, so I have my set rates currently. These amounts may change based on these amounts may change but will be detailed in the craft guild folder to be okay. No worries, man. No worries at all. I understand completely. So I want to future-proof this. So I have values for selling the guild stuff and buying or renting things off of the guild. But in order to future-proof it, I'm saying these amounts may change, but will be detailed in the craft guild folder. Merchants Guild. Now, I think we had... Let me see where I had it written down. Of course, I have it on a different sheet of paper, don't I? Merchants Guild. Bank/interest. Yeah. Okay. Merchants Guild maintains the banking system. So what I want to do, I want to take the Merchant Guild thing that I had written before and give it to the Thieves Guild. Like they have a stockpile of stuff set to the side just in case. Kind of like the whole Batman having a plan on killing all the members of Justice League thing. They always have a bunch of stuff stored away for a rainy day in case it's needed. Cut. Delete. Paste. I like it. I like it. Okay. So the Thieves Guild have the stockpile. Okay. Cool. The Merchants Guild maintains the banking system. Hmm. Characters can store their leaves to ensure characters can store their leaves in the bank to ensure its safety. In addition to this service, the bank offers loans the bank will loan leaves in value in increments of 10. For each amount of okay, so basically the bank will loan increments of 10. Every time they give out that loan, they expect payment of at least one additional leaf per 10. Whether you return at that event or the next event or the event after. And then each event that follows, you get interest of one leaf per 10. So at the rate of one leaf interest example. Your character borrows 30 leaves from the bank. If you pay this loan back during the same event, you must repay 33 leaves. If you repay the following event, you must repay 36 leaves. 30. 39. 42. 45, etc. If a character ever reaches an amount owed of three times two times of what was borrowed, the character be put up for bounty to the thieves guild. I kind of like the thought of that. It's not a forced PvP because players don't necessarily have to go for the bounty, but they can choose to. Yeah, I'll be right there. Okay, folks, I am going to help out Squirrel real quick. I will be right back. I am guessing that that Baby Bear is asleep, so I got to take him upstairs. Be right back. Okay, folks, sorry, I'm back. Had to take the little one upstairs. Okay. If a character ever reaches an amount owed of 2 times what was borrowed, Character may be put up for bounty to the Thieves Guild. I think that's good. I don't want to be super predatory lending, but yeah. These amounts may change, but will be detailed in the Merchants Guild folder. Research Guild. What do I have it named? Oh, I'm in conditions. Dang it. Here we go. Research Guild. Copy. Paste. The Research Guild maintains the research library, which is houses all publicly available research documents granted via the research skills, as well as plot, in-game documents, and character-created documents. Researchers will be paid 1 leaf per page. Standard 8.5 by 11 paper. Researchers will be paid 1 leaf per page submitted This price will be doubled for any document that is verified as accurate from plot prior to submission. I'm going to raise this two leaves per page submitted. This price, 2 leaves per page. This price will be doubled for any document that is verified as accurate from plot prior to submission. The research library may be rented. At 4 leaves per hour, with the rental cost being determined by guild membership and rank within the with rental cost being reduced. Let's go with 5 because apprentice would take it to 4. I want to have four tiers. So everybody should always have to pay at least 1 leaf. At that point, I should do 5 and 10. Ooh, not 20. Okay. I think that's pretty good. So the crafting guild, you turn in designs, you get paid. People can rent the designs and pay the guild. The merchants guild has money. They loan money to characters. You have to repay with interest. If you don't repay with interest, they send a bounty hunter after you. The research guild pays you if you put research into the library, and then it charges people to use the library to go over research if they don't want to double up on it. So far, so good. I think the rentals might be a bit expensive, but then that's a good reason for people to try to join the guilds that they're interested in. And then the Thieves Guild. Thieves Guild. Where are we? And copy. Thieves Guild is in charge of handling the stockpile. Which houses emergency resources. How do I want to handle this? Okay, what can I do? What can I do? Well, well. um Let me see. My stock, I had black market. Okay. Basically, I want it so if you're buying something from the stockpile, you're paying out the butt for it because it is super expensive, because they want to have as many resources available as possible. They don't necessarily want to give it up. Characters may purchase items from the at a very high markup. Comma. Limited. Characters may purchase a limited number of items from the stockpile. At a large markup. Characters may purchase a limited number of items from a limited list from the stockpile at a large markup. Characters with the black market skill will have access members of the guild Members of the guild will have limited this is getting wordy. The stockpile has different items availability and rates depending on the skills and or rank within the guild. Additionally, members may donate or sell items to the stockpile in order to advance guild. Oftentimes, selling items to the stockpile in this fashion will net how do I want to word it? I need new music. Let's see. Let's go with lo-fi. I'm not feeling like upbeat stuff. Oh, never mind. There we go. Oftentimes selling items to the stockpile in this fashion will I don't even want to put that. Rare resources will never be sold by plot unless they are found here, which is good to know. So basically, I'll need to keep a list of 4 different... I don't want this song either. There we go. I didn't like the steel drums. It just started irking me for some reason. Basically, what I'll have to do is keep a few different lists of what items are available, how many items may be purchased by a character per event, and then what different modifiers there are. Because black market should, if you take that skill, then you can buy whatever, whenever. Actually, this skill allows a character to purchase in-game items from the Thieves Guild stockpile without any limit to the number of items purchased. That's what it does. Done. Done, done, done. Okay, cool. Thieves Guild is in charge of handling the stockpile, which houses emergency resources and items. The stockpile has different items availability and rates depending on the skills and or rank within the guild. Additionally, members may donate or sell items into the stockpile in order to advance within the guild. Rare resources will never be sold by plot unless they are found here. Bounties are also handled by the Thieves Guild. These are contracts against player characters who have either failed to repay their debts to the Merchants Guild, broken in-game law, these bounties are always optional to players. No PvP will ever be forced. No PvP will intentionally be forced. These bounties are always optional to players. These bounties are always structured as follows. In order to repay the character's debt and these bounties are always structured in order to repay the character's debt and to prevent grief to the character at all costs. A bounty taken out on a character a member of these guild will be authorized to subdue, never kill the target character and retrieve amount of leaves owed on the character's debt or a specific fine amount from their person. Member of the Thieves Guild will be authorized to subdue, never kill, the target character and retrieve the amount of leaves owed on the character's debt or a specified fine amount from their person. This amount is then returned to the Thieves Guild. The member may not keep any additional money from this bounty. Otherwise, they may lose access to the bounty system and may lose status within the guild. A character will always be notified that a bounty is active against them. Prior to the bounty being available to members of the guild. I think this might be dangerous. I might not want to do this. I like the thought of it, but it might be dangerous because I don't want to promote PvP, but especially I don't want players necessarily doing this. It might be super cool, especially if the players know and are okay with it. As long as the bounty hunters don't take extra stuff off of them, or I could see it being a slippery slope. I'm going to leave the documentation in here and then get other people's opinion on it. So, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Character advancement within each organization is based on 3 possible factors. These are modules, donations, and these are modules, donations, and how can I do it? Character advancement within each group is based on donations and modules completed. Every 10 leaves or 10 resources or 5 items, or 1 module completed. Brought to a satisfactory completion. Grant will grant a character 1 point within the guild. Once a member has reached Every a member will reach a member will reach the next I want the titles to be different with each guild, so I don't like the way I'm wording it. Okay. A member will advance in rank at 10 20 and 10, 30 and 60 points. Guild ranks are apprentice, journeyman, master, and grand master. I'll leave that there for now. I think I could do a little bit better. Citizen. Do I want advisor to be at the top? Well, let's check some ideas, shall we? Don't want to go off traditional. I'm not liking the ones that I am finding currently. You know, your typical lord, lady, baron. Um, 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 okay. Well, lord and lady. I don't want to. Hmm. I like Chancellor. Is the top one. Um, mm, I don't know. I don't know. There needs to be one more. I don't want to do Baron or Baroness. I think that's too high. Mm. Council person? Maybe. I like that currently. We'll see about these. Let's highlight those just in case. These ranks do not confer any powers of law or justice. These ranks do not confer any powers of law or justice to the character, but instead shows their influence with the particular organization and its NPCs. Holding a higher title may grant the character more role play with NPCs and grant the characters some leeway, sway with the organization as a whole. Additionally, these titles may grant additional voting ability to direct how a guild may proceed. Okay. I'm okay with that for now. I think that's pretty good. It is 11:30. It says that I don't have anybody here in chat. So I am going to go ahead and save and call it a night. I'm feeling kind of tired. Save as. .75. Save. Hopefully it did. Uh-oh. Oh, don't do this to me. Okay, good. It saved anyway. Good, good, good. Okay, y'all. That was a good bit of writing there. I like it so far. Like I said, the Thieves Guild might need some work. The titles might need some work. But overall, I think it's a good system. It kind of already is set up pretty well. Yeah. It's coming along. Page 38. I got to assume like 2 pages for each. So 40, 41, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. I might be at 49 pages. That would be good. 52. And then the little bit of fluff that I'm going to add, I might end up at 55, which would be cool. After formatting, it might end up being 60 still. But overall, good stuff. Good stuff. Thank you very much, folks. I am headed out. Have a great evening, and I will catch you next week. Have a great one, y'all. My mic was on before, wasn't it? Yeah, it looks like it was. Okay. Again, good night. Have a great one.